of power as Jin.
Wow.
Allegedly.
Sevani not mincing words here. Again, we often see this with outsiders, especially against hometown favorites, especially against local heroes, of which Amira certainly is. Getting ahead of the crowd, knowing you're going to be the less popular wrestler, knowing you're going to have a lack of that perpetual third man that the audience, the prestige faithful, really can be, and instead bucking that tradition.
There you go. Dive headfirst into it if you can't beat it. Right now, Amira getting pulled out of the corner by referee Buddy Ruth.
I think that pissed Amira off a little bit. Maybe exactly what Jin Sevani was intending.
I thought hippies were supposed to be nice. What's going on here? He's a bit sassy.
Nothing nice about that kick and nothing nice about this suplex, taking Sevani down to the mat. Of course, we talk about Roseland 8 coming your way April 14th live on IWTV. Amira will be in action, arguably the biggest test of her young career against the Afro-Punk, Trish Adora.
Yeah, but she's got to get through this match tonight. I know she's got Roseland on her mind, but she should not take Jin Sevani lightly.
Yeah, cannot afford to overlook the cultish ways of one Jin Sevani here, but looking very impressive off that shoulder block.
Now, I know Jin Sevani is a big fan of China, ninth wonder of the world, one of the strongest women's wrestlers ever to compete. So you got to think she came into this one maybe a little bit prepared, because Amira definitely matches the strength of almost any wrestler out there. And right now, the Tower of Power looking for a wheelbarrow.
Nice Cazadora arm drag there.
And just as I was saying, she's full of power. Amira can also move with the best. She's definitely got the double trouble.
Willed on by the Prestige faithful, she's picked up victories over the likes of Zaya Brookside and Sumi Sakai and Unagi Sayaka here in a Prestige ring, hoping to add Jin Sevani to the list off that cannonball.
She's got the zoomies.
And I'm not just talking about Goose or Cat.
Or Stella.
Oh!
Can't forget about Stella.
Gotta show Stella love, but no love lost from Sevani, escaping to the outside and bringing Amira there to meet her. Wow! Very nasty impact. Seemed cracking Amira on the tip of her skull on that ring post.
You know, people always talk about the apron being the hardest part of the ring, but they forget about the solid steel ring post. As Jin Sevani now mocking the Prestige faithful.
Amira is rocked inside the ring, Cody. She tried to mount a vertical base there and just crumpled, landing the jawbreaker there, but she's got those donut eyes all glazed over.
No way. Amira looking for a German suplex, but Jin does not want to go for that ride. I did not blame her.
Yeah, gonna be all she's doing now, looking up at the lights as Sevani lands the big clothesline. Just sheer disrespect from Sevani, now going for the cover.
Not enough.
And similarly to Los Suavecitos for Jin Sevani, her first time in the Pacific Northwest, her first time in Portland, Oregon, wrestling not just for prestige, but period, full stop. No doubt a victory against a hometown hero like Amira would do wonders for her.
A rock in a hard place as Amira takes a forearm to the face, snapmare, and a punt kick to the spine. I think the kick is good.
Sick, twisted smile on her face as she lands the neck breaker. Curiously, not capitalizing, going for more offense, now going for the cover.
Not enough. Shades of Mr. Perfect with that seated neck whip there.
Yeah, but you gotta wonder, if Jin Sevani had capitalized off the neck whip immediately, had gone for the cover immediately, could she potentially have match won? We'll never know.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Either way, Sevani here powering back into this one, just forearming the spine of Amira.
It's very rare to see Amira overpowered. Again, what she lacks in stature, she more than makes up for in strength and muscle mass, but you wouldn't know it the way Sevani is just clobbering her here.
What do you mean lacks in stature? Amira's like 6'7".
That's true, 6'5" on her tippy toes. Escaping the suplex attempt.
Get the waist lock applied. Oh, went to the well one too many times with that reversal. Did Sevani.
Thinking German once again, but Sevani using that big strong base to escape.
Uh-oh, Amira now.
What's a blue thunder bomb of sorts from Jin Sevani. Cover once again. And a kick out.
You can see the frustration building, but then for a split second, she was frustrated, but then you saw that smile upon the face of Jin Sevani as she is not letting this prestige crowd get under her skin at all.
Perhaps letting referee Buddy, get under her skin, diverting her attention, if only for the moment. Now continues to land the shots. The crowd firmly behind Amira. It is difficult to truly articulate if you're watching at home. You gotta buy a ticket, prestigewrestling.net, anytime we are in the Rose City. The connection that this crowd has with Amira is palpable and unlike anything you have ever heard.
And Amira using that energy from the crowd to get back in this one.
Third time's the charm.
She's not done.
We talk about rule of thirds, maybe thinking three amigos.
Two Germans. Looking for the hat trick, possibly.
Viva la raza, Amira. In the Eddie Guerrero tribute gear, no less.
Da Supplé, baby.
The tide has turned and Amira is back in control. Butterflies the arms.
Not quite.
But again, Sevani too big, too strong, and perhaps has laid too much offense in on Amira.
You see that there? Stepping on the toes of Amira to get out of that one. Did Sevani, and a nice bicycle kick to the face. Tower of Power is feeling it. Can she get the W Riz that Amira needs to get back in this?
Sevani maybe thinking War on Pigs, her variation of the air raid crash, but Amira reverses into the sleeper hold. Sevani breaking it up in the corner.
Sevani really using that corner as a weapon here.
Yeah, using the entire ring as a weapon has Sevani, but it's Amira using her feet as a weapon.
And the Tower of Power is thinking about getting just a little high here in the Hawthorne.
Crossbody!
She can fly. Amira, the W Riz. Maybe thinking, Misery Riz this!